I'm not gonna force you to like this movie. I'm just going to talk about it for a long, long while.
Alright, lights out! Here's to honor among thieves. We almost pulled it off.
All my friends are heathens, take it slow.
Despite what everybody thought.
Wait for them to ask you who you know.
They're gonna blame us for the whole thing. We're the patsies. Don't forget, we're the bad guys.
Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse.
We've all heard the stories of Samson leveling a temple with a single push. Or the Philistine weapon of mass destruction named Goliath. The next war will be fought with these metahumans.
Please don't forget.
Ours or theirs.
I want to assemble a task force of the most dangerous people on the planet.
No pain, no gain. Never stand down, made our own way.
Y'all jokers must be crazy.
This is the deal. You're going somewhere very bad
Look at the pretty lights.
to do something that'll get you killed.
You might want to work on your team motivation thing. You heard of Phil Jackson?
Yeah.
He's like the gold standard, okay? Triangle, bitch.
What?
Oh, yeah, you're the fire bloke, eh? Well, looky here. Fire!
I'm just a sucker for pain.
I can't wait to show you my toys.
We're going to the swirling ring of trash in the sky.
They walk in the park. Easy peasy.
Don't make me shoot you.
Biggest boss, and I've been a trillist. I'm a bigger problem when I quit with Skrillex. Kicking in the door, boy, Suicide Squad. Forgive me for my wrongs, I have just begun.
They're so intense.
Capital murder, capital letters. Yeah, she catching my vibe, but she can't fathom my cheddar. Need a couple gang members for these new endeavors. From this point on, anything we do together. Ain't no mercy.
Hey guys.
Forgive me for my wrongs, I have just begun. Ain't no mercy, ain't no mercy.
Hi guys, Joshua Lowy here with another episode of My Thoughts. This time it's on the most anticipated DC movie of the year after Batman v Superman, Suicide Squad. We're gonna go into story and a bit of the characters. Before we get into the spoilers, don't worry, you'll find out my opinion. So first let's go into the story. Basically, there was this team of criminals that are recruited by this woman, Amanda Waller, who wants to basically make him like her own metahuman squad thing. Like the bad guys, so they're kept in prison, but if they accomplish missions without dying or anything, or failing the mission, they get 10 years off their prison sentence, and they get to, I guess, pretty much, well, in the comic books, I know they get, like, obviously Deadshot's in the movie, he gets to see his daughter and all that, and they get rewards, basically. They get rewards, and in this movie, they have to go and fight this enemy in a city called Midway City, obviously, because it's Midway City, it's a city, and they have to stop it before the whole world gets destroyed. That's basically the story. I'm just going to say, I think it's Marvel's, DC's best movie thus far. It's not perfect, but it's the best out of them all, I think. better than Man of Steel, better than Dawn of Justice, and that's saying something. Because that's a movie we wanted to see for ages, but Suicide Squad just seems to be doing a whole lot better, despite what the critics think. I mean, I personally think it's a great movie, the best movie out of the DC extended universe. We'll see until Justice League comes out, and maybe my opinion will change, but who the hell knows. Alright, let's go into characters. We have Will Smith playing Deadshot, and oh my god, he does extremely well as Deadshot. He gives that character so much more depth and charisma, because, you know, Will Smith's a charismatic guy who can actually give any role he's in, almost every role, and I'm looking at you, After Earth. He gives Deadshot humanity, relatable stuff, and make him likable. And that's always good, because Will Smith can really make any character he plays likable. Margot Robbie's Miss Robbie, fuck! I can't say the name right now. Margot Robbie, Harley Quinn! She's good, really good. I can't wait to see what she does later on, because I hear rumors that there's going to be a Harley Quinn movie played by Margot Robbie. Just go along with it, that's the best I can do right now. It's been one of those days. She's funny, she's action-packed, she's serious at times. They give her very good character traits and other things, because Margot Robbie's taking inspiration from Harley Quinn's first appearance from the animated series, from Arlene Sorton, I believe. So I'm saying the name wrong, but the original Harley Quinn. I'm like taking it and turning it into her own thing, and I like that. I like Harley Quinn in this movie. I hope we actually get a Harley Quinn movie, because now that I've seen her in this, she looks pretty good. I like this Harley Quinn, yeah. Captain Boomerang, played by, I can't remember his name, but I like Captain Boomerang. He's pretty much kind of the comic relief, but not really the comic relief. He's there. He doesn't have a character arc or anything, aside from Deadshot and Harley Quinn and a couple of other characters, but otherwise Boomerang is just there to be Captain Boomerang. If you read the comic books of Captain Boomerang, it's kind of the same deal, only it's the movie version. So, I like Captain Boomerang. He did pretty well, I think. El Diablo. Possibly one of my favorite characters out of the movie. Right up there with Deadshot and Harley Quinn and Amanda Waller and Rick Flag. El Diablo is great in this movie. I can't remember what the actor's name is. He has a good arc in it. I like his power effect and all that. I like his backstory, because I don't really know much about El Diablo, but after this, it makes me really want to go read some Suicide comics and see what his origins is. Or if there's an El Diablo book, then I would like to actually read that book. So, yeah, I like El Diablo. Killer Croc. He looks good. He looks extremely good. I can't remember who plays him either, but he's just there. He does cool shit, and looks cool. I like the prosthetics and all that. This is the first time I think we've seen Killer Croc in live action, I think. I don't know, I don't watch TV much these days, but I do watch movies a lot, so there's one for you. So yeah, I like Killer Croc. Doesn't have much to do in this movie, but I like him. He's cool. Katana. Again, a very cool character, but I feel like did nothing in this movie, so that's really sad, because she has a cool design, a cool backstory, a cool sword, by the way, catching the souls of anyone that she kills. That's great, and her like husband's in it. That's a cool concept, and gives her more depth and all that. But I wish we actually gave her something to do in this movie, aside from that one scene that I liked. But that being said, maybe we'll see more if they ever make a sequel, Suicide Squad. Hopefully they do. Oh, and Jared Leto's Joker. He's not in the movie much, but I do like this Joker. It's a new take on it. Obviously nothing can top Heath Ledger, everyone's going to say that, but then you could say no one can top Jack Nicholson or Mark Hamill. Then again, we don't really know, because, again, this Joker didn't have much screen time, and apparently a lot of the scenes got cut, so I'm hoping that we'll actually see more Joker in the near future, like either in the... because people are saying that they've seen him on the Justice League set. That's a rumor right now, but I'm not holding my breath, but he's in that great. But obviously, hopefully he'll be in the Batman movie. Hope they give him more character and all that. Stretch out his backstory a bit, like, see if it's actually, like, what's different, what's not. But no, I like this Joker. He's insane, obviously. And, yeah. Rip Flag. A good character. He has an interesting arc, I suppose. I like his character. He's pretty much just the leader of the squad and is the soldier of the group and has an interesting romance with Miss Moon. And I'll get to Miss Moon in a minute. But anyway, yeah, Rip Flag, great character. Can't wait to see what else they do with him if they decide to make a sequel. Great. Amanda Waller. Oh, what a bitch! I forget what her actress's name is, but I swear you believe me when if you've seen this movie, she's a bitch. And I love it! She's great. She has great scenes, great dialogue, great presence, and you really feel like she is the real villain of the entire movie, but she's on our side for the time being. But if you can make a character more evil than the characters in the movie, obviously not much maybe like Joker-wise, but Deadshot-wise and Harley Quinn-wise, the Squad-wise, because they're all bad guys, that is an accomplishment. So that's her. I guess we can go straight to Enchantress. Yeah, not much to really say about her character because, well, I don't know, it's hard to explain, really. I like the design of the Enchantress. I like, yeah, like her design. The actress does a pretty good job in portraying her. But that's what I could say right now about going to spoilers. Yeah, who else? You know what, that's about it, really. That's really about all the characters you have to know about. At least that's all I can remember. Let's just go into spoilers now. I'm going to give you a few seconds to go. So, here we go. Okay. Obviously, Batman is in this movie and he captures Deadshot, and that's why he's sent to Bel Reb. And I like Batman is not being overused in this movie, because otherwise then it's not really a Suicide Squad movie. But that's not saying that I didn't want Batman in the movie. I wanted him in the movie, but I think this is the right amount of it, because obviously we saw Batman in the last movie, and obviously I wouldn't mind seeing him, but I'm just happy that he's here at all. So, yeah. Also, The Flash, Ezra Miller's Flash, is in this movie. By the way, Ben Affleck is also in the movie, but I'll get to that later. Ezra Miller's Flash is in the movie, and he catches Captain Boomerang. It's a really quick scene. I like the suit. It's from the same one from the trailer, but it's just like that. So, again, won't actually know more about his character. Obviously, if you watch the Flash TV show, then you know his personality. But this is a new Barry Allen Flash, so we won't know until Justice League gets released. So, yeah. El Diablo, I'm going to talk about him for a bit now. He was I guess he was a mobster or something. Big shot, but one night he lost control of his powers and killed his wife and his children. And I was like, God damn it, he surrenders. He doesn't resist, he just surrenders. And, yeah, that's what he does. And, he has a good arc, like he's basically like a pacifist of the group, but probably the most powerful out of the group. He eventually does get around to using his powers thanks to Deadshot helping him out a bit. Trying to get him there, you know. And, yeah, he has a great final battle with, this big CGI, brother of Enchantress, because Enchantress is the bad guy of the movie. Yeah, he fights him, turns into a big demon thing, and that looked really cool. I'm pretty sure that's from the comic books. And fights him, but in the end he has to sacrifice his life in order to kill the big CGI monster, which is really sad. But I really hope, because it's comic books and comic movies, I hope they bring him back. I know that would kind of ruin his own arc or whatever, and like, no, he's dead. But I want to see more of him. He's A great character, I think. One of my favorites, probably right above Deadshot, which is really weird because Will Smith is stealing Deadshot, so I don't know why he got put there, but I really like him. Joker is basically trying to get Harley Quinn back. That's all he does in the movie. He's trying to get Harley Quinn back while doing cool stuff in the movie. Like, they're in this strip club, I believe, and Joker kills this guy for hitting on his lady, I suppose, when he offered Harley to him. That just shows how crazy he is. He can flip on a dime or something, so that's cool, I suppose. They do kind of a Joker death fake out, like he saves Harley. He deactivates the bomb thing, but I think they just reactivate it later. But he saves her. They're flying away in the helicopter after Joker goes all out with a machine gun shooting at the squad, like ah! That's his laugh, by the way. It's an interesting laugh. He saves Harley, but then they're shot down by Amanda Waller's team or whatever. Not the Suicide Squad, but like another helicopter or something. Harley falls up the helicopter. Joker is still inside. The helicopter crashes into a building. Boom. We think Joker's dead. But then later, he comes back at the end of the movie, breaks out Harley Quinn, and then they embrace and all that. This is a really different Joker, but it's supposed to be like an abusive one, but I guess they cut those, so they made Joker and Harley pretty much the way I kind of see them in the animated series, I suppose. Well, it's kind of an abusive relationship, but otherwise they do care about each other. Like Joker, I guess, can't live without Harley, and Harley can't live without the Joker. It's definitely not the same as New 52, that's for sure. At least this version. I don't know if they're going to release an uncut version, just like they did with Dawn of Justice. But if they do, then maybe that would sway the opinion or whatever. But right now, Joker cares about Harley. That's cool, I suppose. Bring that dynamic back. That's cool. Amanda Waller. Yeah, as I said, bitch. One of the scenes shows that she's a bitch. She takes out a gun, like this gun here. Like this gun. And just starts shooting her own people that she was trapped in Midway City. She just bang, 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 all dead. And Deadshot's just like, wow, that is one mean lady. And Whip Flag is just like, yeah, you get used to it. And like Whip Flag is always going on about Deadshot killing people and like how he steals credit cards and all that. But then he's like, okay, you have Amanda Waller doing that because I guess it's her boss, his boss. So yeah. Enchantress's plan is to destroy the world by this big, as how characters describe it, flying trash things in the sky. No idea how exactly it's supposed to work. They just say she just says it's going to destroy the world. And at the end of the movie, she stopped, killed, but not killed, because Jill Moon, or Miss Moon, I should say, is released, and she said she's alive, so I'm not sure if that means is Enchantress still alive, because in the comic books I've heard that Enchantress gets possessed by a lot worse things than the Enchantress, so maybe Enchantress is still in there and still alive, but at this point, I guess she's dead or dormant now, so we really won't know until we get, like, the second movie, if they ever decide to make it as, like, a Bonsai. Captain Boomerang doesn't really have any character arc, as I said, but he does have a funny scene where, like, Whip Flag, like, Amanda gets captured and all that, and then he reveals the source of the mission and all that. He's like, breaks the thing, like, that's controlling the explosive devices in their necks. Then Captain Boomerang just bolts. He just, like, goes, and then he comes back later, like, yeah, I can't leave. And the squad, like, really comes together as, like, a family, sort of, making them all pretty likable, even though they are the bad guys. And you want to make them still the bad guys, but still have that kind of likability about them. So, that kind of thing. And just think of this one as DC's Guardians of the Galaxy. Like how there's this team of misfits, and they're pretty much misfits in this movie, that come together to save the world. Or a world. Because technically, Iron Fleet didn't go to Earth and save the Earth, but that was Suicide Squad's Earth, so there you go. Shit, what else to talk about? Oh, that guy at the end of it, I forget his name, Snapshot or something? Yeah, he just dies. He literally, Captain Boomerang wants to test that the explosives are real. It's from the comic books as well, only it's the arm and not the head. So he basically lies to him and said, you know, it's all bollocks, right? I mean, really, put explosives around necks, that's bullshit. And he's like, oh, really? Then he just, like, they both, like, punch some guys, Boomerang versus Boomerang and all that, where you like Captain Boomerang's throwing boomerangs in this movie, it's super cool. Then he tries to, like, sniper shot or whatever, tries to get out of there, and, whip, like, boom, head explodes. That's the end of that. He was only in the advertisements, trailers, I guess, just to say, hey, I was here. I'm not. You're never gonna see me again. Maybe if they bring him back, then wow, they bring back that character who only shared a couple of scenes. So yeah, kind of weak character. I mean, the actor does an okay job. I don't know much about the character he was playing, but otherwise, pretty good job, even though he did nothing. And that's saying something, because half the characters do nothing. Katana has a good scene, like, talking to her sword, because obviously the souls that are trapped in it is from the ones that she killed. But she stole that sword from the guy who killed her husband, so she talks to it like, I might die, and we might be reunited, so I love you. And there's with tears dripping down her eyes and all that, like, aw, that sucks. But again, we'll have to see more from her, as I said. I guess I could talk about the origin scenes. Well, I've talked about the Deadshot one, because it's basically just Batman beating the shit out of him, taking him away, like I said. Flash beating up that, But I want to talk about Harley Quinn one, Harley Quinn's one, because that's my favorite flashback. It's basically showing her as Dr. Harleen Quinzel, who is basically just a shrink, basically, kind of. And she was assigned to the Joker. Obviously, if you know the origin of Harley Quinn, you know that she's tied with the Joker, obviously, because it's Harley Quinn, Joker, clown people. Yeah, I like that origin scene, like Arkham Asylum, the look of it. We weren't there for a long while, but the outside definitely looked like, yeah, this definitely looks like Arkham Asylum. Taking some inspiration from the Arkham series, I like that. Joker fucks with Harley a bit, just, turning her into, and then we get the famous scene like, I'm not gonna kill you, I'm just gonna hurt you. Really, really bad. Then, like, tortures her for a couple of scenes, and then, like, later on in the movie we get a flashback of Harley Quinn becoming Harley Quinn. They go to Ace Chemicals, she just basically just falls after Joker says, would you die for me? No, that's too easy. Would you live for me? Then she just falls back, and Joker just turns around and walks away, like he's gonna leave her for dead. But then when she went, then he went, whips off his jacket, then swan dives in, then picks her up, and then like gets her out, and then like then they both embrace and laugh. They're like, oh, sweet, sick, and disgusting, and awesome at the same time. That's a cool scene. Killer Croc has one. He was caught by the security people underneath the sewers. That's all he does. He was just in the sewers, eating people and all that. Then he gets captured by Wallace people. Flag finds Enchantress in this place. I don't remember where. Miss Moon was an archaeologist who went looking where she shouldn't. Well, she was an archaeologist, so obviously we're all going to look where we weren't supposed to look. They accidentally freeze until he called Enchantress, and then she goes into her body, and then boom, Enchantress. The Enchantress powers are really cool, actually, because when she whispers Enchantress, like that she has her hand here, and like another hand comes here, and then it flips over, like, oh, it's like a flip thing. So, and then she morphs into Enchantress. And that was a really cool scene. And he does that all the time when she changes into Enchantress. She's always like, Enchantress. That's cool. That is really cool. But I don't know what else to talk about this movie, because I hate the fact that I usually can't remember shit, and then when I actually put up my thoughts and watch, I'm like, oh, I should have talked about this thing. I mentioned this back in my Dawn of Justice thoughts video. I think that's all I have to cover on. I mean, otherwise, everyone's talking about this movie right now, so that's basically what I think. I like the movie. It's possibly the best DC movie far. That's not to say that I hate the first two movies. You know, I don't hate Man of Steel. I don't hate Dawn of Justice. I love these movies. They are good movies, I think. With flaws, obviously. I just like Suicide Squad a bit more. Who knows? Maybe Wonder Woman will be the best superhero movie for 2017 when it comes out. Or maybe Justice League. But hey, DC seems to get the memo now. Seems to get the memo. While we made that, obviously they throw more jokes into the movie, obviously, which I like. I like the jokes. And they also do an end credits scene. Yeah, let's talk about the end credits scene. So if you haven't seen, if you didn't stay after the credits, then sorry, I'm going to ruin it for you. So go away. If you've seen it, if you've seen the end credits, then stay. Bruce Wayne turns up at the to see Amanda Waller. Waller and him are talking like. She's all like, you know, as soon as those people find out, they're going to come and get me and put my head on a spike or whatever. And Bruce is like, well, you know what, you have my protection as long as you brought what I asked for. And she brings out a file with, like, all the metahumans, like Flash, Aquaman, Cyborg, I think. I think Harley Quinn was in that file as well. And then the man was like, so why are you so interested in these metahumans? Bruce says basically, I'm always looking for new friends. And she's like, or means to an end. I think she says something like that. She says something like that, I think. No, I saw it yesterday. Well, then he goes to walk away and she goes, no wait, he goes, and you really should shut down the Suicide Squad, basically. Because if you don't, then me and my friends will. So it's also setting up like Amanda Waller knows that Bruce Wayne is Batman because she says, you know, you should really stop staying up and having those late nights, you know. And then Bruce says, well, you should shut down the Suicide Squad, Task Force X, as it's otherwise called. But Will Smith's Deadshot named it Suicide Squad. Deadshot named Suicide Squad an Arrow, didn't he? I don't know. I haven't seen Arrow, but I'm getting to it. I am getting to it. But no, I think that's all I have to talk about. So yeah. I love these movies. I love this movie more. I'm not saying something. Dawn of Justice is possibly the most anticipated movie of the year. It has Batman and Superman in the same movie for the first time in live action. They meet, they fight, but it's not the best. Neither is this. It's a good Superman movie, I think. Definitely better than Returns, I think. Even though Returns isn't so bad, I suppose. I mean, it's kind of in the same style as the original. But, yeah, that's all my thoughts on Suicide Squad, I think, for now. So, yeah. Post a comment down below. Tell me what you thought about Suicide Squad if you've seen it. Any of my thoughts on anything else, let me know down below as well. Leave a like, and of course, subscribe to me. I'm Joshua Laurie. Good day, and good night. Take care. of the healing power of laughter. That's the wrong movie, isn't it? God damn it.